A huge report has just come in tonight about the Mets and their pursuit after Juan Soto. It's coming from Yes Network, and we'll cover it. Plus, the Mets have signed their first free agent to a major league contract. We'll get into their latest move as well. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to this another late night edition. This will probably be uploaded in the morning, though, so good morning to everyone. Welcome to this edition of Mets Digest with your host, Michael DeAngelo. As you see on the screen, before I get started, I gotta ask that you guys please subscribe right here to Mets Digest. We're a little over 2.6 thousand subscribers. It is way too late right now. But hey, me and Flobo Boys have been on top of everything so far to start this off season. He has been absolutely killing it and on top of his game with all the videos. And the views have been taking off as well. So we don't thank you guys enough for your support and everything. So tell your friends, tell your family that this is the best one-stop shop for all things Mets baseball, Mets news, rumors, trade updates, free agency rumors, all of that right here on Mets Digest. Me and Flobo Boys got you covered all off season long, all winters meeting long, whatever time of baseball it is, we got you guys. So let's get started here. And that is that a huge report has come from none other than Mr. Michael Kay himself from Yes Network. If you guys don't, everyone probably here knows who Michael Kay is. If you don't, he is the play-by-play commentator for the New York Yankees on Yes Network. And if you guys don't know, he has a show on his radio that he goes on most of the time during the evenings on the weekdays. And he said earlier this evening that he heard recently from someone in baseball today that Cohen is willing to go, Mr. Steve Cohen, our lovely owner, is willing to go over $50 million what anyone would offer. And that was said earlier tonight by Michael Kay. And as we know it right now, we have heard from another source. It goes by the name of Hector Gomez. You guys can have all the opinions and all the comments you guys want about him. I'm not sitting here saying he's a credible source or he's not. But, of course, he is known as an MLB insider. And he was quoted to say that the Mets' initial offer is around $660 million, and the years to that would probably be around maybe 15 years. It is. We have no idea if this is true or not, but that is the reported initial offer from the Mets from their meeting this weekend, with Francisco Lindor joining that as well. So $660 million for 15 years. And it is now just reported that Cohen is willing to go $50 million over what anyone would offer. Now, this is interesting because if a team were to offer around that same type of money, $660 million, $650 million, adding on to that, he is supposed to meet with the Dodgers on Tuesday, which is going to be today, basically. So he is meeting with the Dodgers today. We will see maybe their offer gets leaked somehow, some way. So what we know from that is that if they were to offer around the same type of money, $660 million, Steve Cohen is basically willing to go $50 million over that and go to $700 million. So I think that's the correlation to where this report is coming from, and what this game that the Mets or that Steve Cohen is trying to play. That basically, if someone is willing to offer the same amount of money or willing to match that $660 million offer, he's basically going to be willing to up the chips basically to $700 million. And that would probably be for the same amount of years, over 15 years. And that would probably leave him as the highest paid player in all of baseball, which was, something that was rumored to come out of the initial talks between the Mets and Juan Soto, was that they would be willing to make him the highest paid player in baseball. And putting him at $700 million for around 15 years would do that. So we have yet to see what is going on. We don't know anyone else's offer yet, any other team's offer. That is the only number that we have kind of heard from any other team so far during these Juan Soto meetings. Like I said before, he will be meeting with the Los Angeles Dodgers today, and we will see if their offer gets leaked somehow or not. But the Mets have thrown their offer out. I wasn't able to report it in a previous video. That's my bad. Um, but so I'm here to react to that. Now, it was announced earlier this evening that the Mets have made their first signing of this free agency period. And it is not Corbin Burns, and it is not Walker Buehler, it is not our oldest Chapman, and it is not Juan Soto, but it is Justin Hagenman to a 1-year major league contract. Now, Justin Hagenman, if you guys don't know, former Penn State pitcher, drafted and brought up through the minor leagues by the Boston Red Sox. He was basically a spot starter for them in their AAA team with the Worcester team. He played around 28 games this season, started in 15 of them, finished with a 4-6 record and a 4.91 ERA. So not not the best out there, but this is that type of filler contract that the Mets probably put in place here, so that just in case they were to make a few cuts to their pitching staff, we got to assume Adam Ottavino will no longer be returning. Maybe we could see Tyler McGill departing this offseason as well. And then, of course, we know our free agents, Luis Severino, Sean Manaea, and countless other guys in the bullpen, Ryan Stanek as well. So this is kind of that just that name that just fills up that roster in the 30-man or whatever rosters expand to during the offseason. That time that can fill that roster spot so that you can make other signings and keep the 25-man requirement on. So if I had to take a guess, I mean, sure, he'll probably get a spring training. He'll be there at spring training. But this could be, something that could easily, a type of cut that could easily be made at the beginning of the season or during the free agency period in the offseason if they were to cash out big on the pitching staff, which we are hoping that Mr. Stearns will do this offseason. We have heard all the rumors about Corbin Burns possibly reuniting with David Stearns with the New York Mets, and as well as other free agent pitchers. We've heard like Max Fried. And we still haven't heard any bullpen rumors yet, which is pretty depressing because that's probably the one thing that needs fixed the most besides, of course, all the empty spots in the starting rotation. But that is all I have for you guys here right now with Mets Digest. Like I said before, make sure you guys please subscribe. We will be on top of everything coming down the stretch here with Mr. Juan Soto. The sweepstakes might be almost over. We heard some rumblings that he could be deciding within 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see how accurate that report is. Only time will tell so far. Now we'll see what other teams may want a meeting with him as well. We'll see it, but we'll see also if it just ends after the Dodgers meet with him today, and he'll just have to go with them through there and just start the bidding war at whatever it is, maybe reportedly $660 million. But if any other reports come out or anything like that, we will be sure to cover it right here on Mets Digest. Me and Flo Voice, one of us will be in it. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys subscribe here, and let's go Mets. Let's go get Juan Soto, baby.